one more suggestion.
Okay,
right
you're
here.
very prepared.
Yeah. So this one is from Amia in 5H. I want to add a greenhouse with green plants.
Mahaba! Welcome to this week's episode of Metropole Live. So I am really excited. This week I have our student leaders, specifically from Year 5 this week. So here with me we have different opinions and really finding out what student leadership is in the junior school at GEMS Metropole. So I'm going to go straight in because actually I don't know anything about what you guys are doing and I want to find out. I want to find out from you guys. So Anae, I'm going to start with you, okay?
Okay.
Tell me what is student voice? What does that look like from your job as student leader?
So student voice is when everyone at Metropole, not only leaders, can share their opinions and ideas. And one way we got the students' voice is a suggestion box. So right here with me now, I have two really good suggestions, and I'll tell you how maybe we can achieve them.
Okay.
So the first one is from Dana in 5G. She says, let PE, which is physical education, be a little longer. So if I want this to happen, I'd contact the PE department and ask them for it. But if they can't do it, then if the days are too short, maybe we could like extend the days till 3:15 and get a longer PE session, a longer art session, and a longer masterclass session.
And I love it. I like how you're strategizing. That's the posh word we use. You're thinking about different things, so maybe not the first answer, but you're thinking about how we can improve it. You can have my job. You're already wearing the tie. You've got the badge. You're doing a great job over there. So and in your role and capturing student voice, you said about the suggestion boxes. What are other suggestions you've had so far?
So I've got actually one more suggestion.
Okay,
right here.
You're very prepared.
Yeah. So this one is from Amia in 5H. I want to add a greenhouse with green plants. That is a really good idea because that would make our school a little more of a bright place. So if I want to achieve this, I'd ask the eco department. And they'd create a greenhouse maybe like outside school at the farm. As you know, we have a farm at Metropole.
I love it. I think it's absolutely brilliant. You guys have taken this role and you are flying with it. You're actually proper leaders in all fairness. It's not as though just it's like a token gesture and we're like, here's your badge, come to a meeting now and again. You're actually doing leadership roles, which is great, and actually have an impact. I love it. But talking about that, Kendra, I'm going to come to you. I'm going to ask you a question. What is student leadership? Describe it for me.
So it's technically that student leadership is all us students actually get to help improve the school, and there's different ways how we achieve this because as the student leadership you see now, we are trying to like improve the school as in help with the events, create more things to keep the students happy. And let's say with our eco leaders, they also help by making the school more sustainable.
Okay, but you've got things like you're actually very organized in your role because I've seen your meetings in the glass office. Do you have like things like a code of conduct? What does a meeting look like? Those kind of things.
So like before Corona was like that big, we had like meetings of bigger groups and like more people, and in the first few meetings we had a couple of things we were doing. The first one was the student leadership code of conduct. One of our rules here is politely give constructive criticism. That technically means that we're not going to be like extremely mad when they do something wrong. We're not just going to go full on them.
That's clever. It's really clever. So what else do you suggest? What's happened in your last meeting? Can you tell us through?
In our last meeting, we've had smaller groups with our head of the year, Mr. Connor, And we've been thinking of how can we make the students more happier? How can we connect with our community around Gems Metropole? And how can we help with the events?
I love it, and this is coming out of just the Year 5 student leaders. You think we've got student leaders in other year groups across the whole school as well?
Yeah.
You guys are really the ones driving the school now. But we've talked about how organised you are, how we talked about Ane could practically have my job if he bought a suit.
Yeah.
Like, it's really nice things, but this is the bit that absolutely knocked me for 6. I was amazed by this, because Mr. Neil came to me, he says, you've got to interview these guys. These Year 5 guys are flying. And Olivia, you've been working on something we call, so the senior leadership team, we call the SDP, the School Development Plan. But actually, I found out you guys are the ones doing the School Development Plan, aren't you?
Yes.
Tell us, Olivia, nice and loud, tell us, what is this SDP and what have you done with it?
So we have created like 3 ideas for the school development plan, and my top 3 ideas is to like number 1, fun activities for break time, and number 2, make sure everyone is safe. Number 3, more exciting trips for students.
Yeah, nice. And that's something we've really missed over Corona time, haven't it? The
Yeah.
trips at school, but everything's coming back. KHCA said trips can start happening again. I'm
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah.
You guys excited?
Yeah.
But what's nice is, going back to student leadership, is when I sit in meetings with Mr. Nav and Mr. Adam and all of those people, they're talking about student voice in the school development plan, and I know you're the faces behind those voices now. Would you tell anyone else to get involved with the student council, student leadership roles?
Yeah, because more people, everyone has like bright ideas, everyone has good ideas. So if we were able to have more student councils, I'm pretty sure that would be amazing.
Yeah, definitely. Guys, you've been absolutely amazing. I know you're just 4 of you from your year group, but there's lots more of you. And I think actually everyone at home and the community all want to hear from you guys more. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you happy to come in? Maybe come in and tell us how your things from the suggestion boxes, what happened with the PE, what happened with the art,
Yeah.
and we'll try and see what happened with more trips and how we develop that more, yeah?
Yeah.
Guys, you've been amazing. Thank you so much.